Okay, building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Okay. I just got this. It's called Help. It's for my truck so that I can carry it with me. This has the reflector that, so if you are stuck on the side of the road, flat tire or whatever, you're able to put this out there. And what it is, it's a kit. Okay.
Multifunctional electric hydraulic floor jack. I think this one is exceptional.
It plugs into your cigarette lighter. Okay, plugs into this. So you can plug that into your cigarette lighter, or you can plug that into this if you hook it up to your battery. Air pump has some fuses and an Allen key and different parts to pump up tires, basketballs, all kinds of stuff. Okay, folds up nicely. It's also a jack. It has a flashlight. Okay. So it's a jack, an air pump, gives you a set of gloves. Now, we're going to try this stuff out because I don't know, when I first saw it, I was worried it wasn't going to be strong enough. Okay. But we're going to give it a try. So this is to take your lug nuts off. Okay, we all know what these are. This is to break your glass, to do whatever. This is to cut your seatbelt. God forbid you wound up in the water and you couldn't get out of your seatbelt. Problem with this, it shouldn't be in this box. It needs to be in your glove box or somewhere in the front of your vehicle, so that if that happened, you're able to use it. And it gives you, wow, okay. This is a double-sided socket. One side is 21, one side is 23. This one's 19 and 17. So it fits a wide range of sockets. Problem is, my truck is a 22. But that's okay. I'll just have to put one in here. let's see. Okay, it's a multifunctional electric hydraulic floor jack. Okay. Gives you all the instructions. Okay, I did buy the heavier grade one. They make one under this one, but with my truck and the tools I have in my truck, I went with the bigger one. And a multifunctional electric hydraulic, well, floor jack, it says here too, but this isn't a floor jack. This is the impact driver. Okay, shows you where the fuse is inside there, if that goes bad. Okay, well, I think make sure you know where your fuses are, because if you're stuck on the side of the road and a fuse blows, you need to know how to change it, and you make sure that you have one with you. Well, it doesn't have a, looks like you have to unscrew it. In the instructions it showed. There it goes. It showed to unscrew the cap, but there is no cap to unscrew. So it's either we unscrew this, which I don't think, this screw here would have to come out. So it's not exactly how the instructions are, but okay. The thing I wanted to check out is how it works for an air pump. So we have the air side, and I have the 12 volt side here, so we have to plug it in. I've already plugged the other end of this cord into my cigarette lighter. Okay. Okay, that's the light. I have to try it at night to see how well it really is. Okay, this is the pump side. This is a tall tire. This is a 22. So I got to get real close. Now, I generally keep 42 pounds in here. Okay, 30, 35, it looks about 37 is what it's saying. So, okay, that looks like it's about 40 pounds. Okay.
43.5 PSI.
Well, so I must have been closer to 42 than I thought. The gauge on here is not real accurate, but so I'm going to release some because I like 42. That's it. It's 42. That's where I like to run it. Let me check it one more time. All right, so this gauge is about 2 pounds off. So, but in a pinch, when you're on the side of the road, at least I know it'll pump up the tire. Okay, now I want to use the impact flange. If you saw my other videos, when I went to take off my tires, when I was doing the brakes or the shocks, I had to loosen these up before my small impact, electric impact tool would take them off. And I want to see if this will take it off. Now it has a T for tighten and L for loosen right on the button there. I don't need to take the tire off, but I want to see if it'll loosen them up without me having to get out my star. Whoa. I can't believe it. It did it. Awesome. Okay. So this thing works very well. It's a little strange, okay, where I had to put it on, then I push the button, and you hear the motor rev, and then it engages, okay? And what it's doing is it's acting as an impact to loosen that nut. Okay, it took 3 impacts to loosen the nut to get it to where it would loosen it up all the way. So it's running and kicks, and zoom, comes right off. All right, let's put it back on. And this time I'm gonna let it kick 3 times when I put it on, because I wanted to make sure it's on strong enough. All right, that's awesome. It worked great. I'm really shocked. This is what I was worried about, how this was going to work, because you know, you keep your star in your vehicle anyway, but this worked really good. Okay, now we're going to try the jack, see how this operates. So we unplug this. Put that little tool back. Get this plugged in, ready to go. I might as well put this on. Remember, if you have these little plastic covers, remember the picture of the valve stem. Always point that to the valve stem. So I know that's there. This goes in like this. So you don't lose it. I learned the hard way. Okay, now let's locate where we're putting this jack. Okay, now I have it under where I want it to be jacked up. And this centerpiece here screws up and down. So you want to screw it up leave it about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch below it. Okay. And then jack it up. got it off the ground. Okay. It's got it off the ground. Probably could go up a little bit higher. But now I can take the tire off. If I have a flat, change out the flat. Put it all back in. See the airspace underneath the tire there. I'm going to take it up just a little bit higher. Beautiful. Okay, I have no problem changing the tire now. All right, so now let it down. I was holding the button, but no, you don't have to sit there and hold it. Same thing with letting it down. I like that feature. Okay, and then you put the rocker button to the middle. Then we'll bring this down. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let me get it out from underneath here. Well, I tell you what, it surprised me. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out. I have a lot of tools in this truck, so it's heavier than it normally is. That's why I went with the more heavy duty one. And everything you get in the kit. This impact driver worked great. You know, everything's all plastic, but that's what they are nowadays. Everything's all plastic. But the mechanisms and what it has inside, I think really work well. So, I like this. I hope I never have to use it. But if I do, the thing is I wanted to make things lighter in my truck. I have so many tools, and now I have the regular jack that comes with this vehicle. I have another floor jack that's in a box about this big, and it's heavy. Okay, so I'm going to get that out of there. My impact driver, I can leave it at home. It doesn't have to be in here. I'll put these two in. It's lighter than what I had in there now to handle if I had a flat. But then I'm still going to have to use a star and my impact. I hate it because it's a bit tough getting these lugs loose. So this impact driver worked great. I'm real happy with it. Doesn't have the right socket, but it has two that do 4 different sizes. I'm going to have to leave this in the pack because this is the size of my truck, and that's okay. They give you a pair of gloves if you don't like getting dirty. So if I was on my way somewhere where I was dressed for a meeting or something, I'd use the gloves. Otherwise, I'm not going to. I'm not sure why they put this in here, because maybe you don't have a cigarette lighter. Then you have to open your hood or wherever your battery is, hook this up to your battery, plug it into this, and you're good. Good to go. All right. I like it. I'm going to put these tools, all of them, even my talking air pressure gauge, in the description. I like the product. Okay, it surprised me. I wasn't sure how it was going to work. I got to check the light out at night. I think it's will handle very well. I don't know how long the jack will last. I hope I never have to find out. All right, Building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Give me a thumbs up. All right, see you on the next one.